Hi everyone, this is Nina from Stanmore UK. Today I would like to invite Jaishi Karia to our group. Welcome.
Hi, I'm Rina. I live in Perth. Today we're going to talk about addictions. Nina, tell me, have you ever had any addictions? Have you recognized and have you overcame this addiction?
Well, that's a big story today, I'll tell you. So yes, I did have addictions of eating biscuits, be it homemade biscuits or be it the digestive biscuits or the ginger nuts. I loved my biscuits. I could eat up to a packet of biscuits a day. Yes, not good. This happened even until last year. So you can imagine that's not good for my health. So how did I recognize it? Well, since a young age I loved my biscuits, and for any reason, even if I've had my dinner, even if I've had my lunch, I still grab biscuits and I'll just eat them. I just love tea and biscuits. Um, and when you're younger, you think, oh, because you don't eat properly, so you eat biscuits to fill you up. But as time went on, I had this addiction of eating biscuits because even, for example, if there was not if I'd still made some food at home, I've had that food, but I'd still grab biscuits. Or sometimes if I'm rushing around, not having eaten, the first thing that came to me was biscuits. I would eat biscuits at any time. Most people, eat healthily and would grab a fruit or something, but to me it was biscuits. So as time went by, and especially since working with Vishal over the last 3 years, I just found that eating biscuits wasn't a good thing. So I did mention this to him, and then we went into a session, and that's when we found out that yes, it's kind of a habit, an addiction, not a good one. So in the one-to-one session, we saw that I had this in a previous life. There was famine, and because there was famine, there was not enough food for people to eat. We used to be given the relief hunger packs, and in those packs there used to be biscuits, and I used to eat my biscuits really, really carefully, and I would save some for the following day because we never knew when the next relief pack came over. So this for me was a big kind of opening because now I'm realized that it was something I was just doing mindlessly, not having to think about it. So once we had this realization, I now have overcome this habit. So now, if I grab a biscuit, it's actually knowingly that I am having a biscuit, and I'll have one or two biscuits and I'll be satisfied with that. I could have some bad days sometimes, and but even then, even if I grab some more than two biscuits, I'm aware of this situation and I come back to my mindfulness and ensure that I eat less biscuits. And that's what happened to me. So, what about you, Rina?
I'd say a couple of them, a couple of addictions. So, one being shopping. Like, I would go out shopping and I never ever bought, even if I needed something, say, for example, I needed a pen, I wouldn't buy one pen. I always end up buying more than one. Anything, be it anything, I would buy more than one, even if I didn't have need for that. And again, same, it had to be addressed. So by looking at in what by going into one of the sessions and looking into why this is happening, again, it was scarcity. When people face scarcity, they are in a place where they don't have enough and they're just trying to gather whatever they can get. So you tend to bring this over into your adulthood or into your next lives. And once this was addressed, now I am cured, I'd say. I don't need to buy as much. I just buy things that are necessary. And sometimes I even forego if it's, not necessary. I might like it, but I'm like, don't want it, don't need it. So I don't buy it. And that for me is a really big thing because I'm sure very many people out there would understand what it means. There's so many people out there who do this kind of go out there doing comfort shopping. When they're stressed, they go out there and start doing shopping just to de-stress. But all this is coming from deep inside. So it needs to be addressed. The other thing I'd say was my addiction to chocolates. This one again is a very different story from scarcity. So when I was very young, somebody had promised me a chocolate, which I didn't get. And I kind of felt very hurt or traumatized because I didn't get what was promised to me. So what happened is, as I grew up, whenever I came across chocolates, I would eat them, and I would eat them mindlessly. You could just say like a big bar of chocolate and I'd finish the whole of it. If two, maybe I would just finish two of them. So again, when this was addressed, now I'm more aware. When I have chocolates in front of me, it's okay. Sometimes I feel like eating. Yes, I'll eat, but from the one bar, a piece from one bar, and I'll be satisfied. Maybe two sometimes, if I just want to overindulge, but not the way I would finish the whole bars and, not be aware of what's happening there. So all this is kind of addictions if you look at it. What is your take on that, Nina?
Excellent. Yeah, I think addiction is not, the big things like smoking and drinking and drugs, but even all these small things like, overeating on biscuits, chocolates, lots of sugary food. These are all some type of addiction, eating disorders, unnecessary spending. All of these are some type of disorders and, dysfunction in our daily lives. Therefore, if you'd like to learn more about all this and how to overcome your habits, then please get in touch and we'll be happily available to help you. Thank you. See you all.
Thank you. See you next week. Bye.